I was honestly not thinking about recording a video today. I mean, I thought just wouldn't do it. I'm so tired. It's already at night. But as I was saying these words in my mind, I could honestly feel another voice in my head just saying, "Also, you're a pussy." Bro, there's literally no excuses. Yeah, I guess I some people have an angel on one of their shoulders and a devil in another. I just have David Goggins in both. So yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to talk to you about basically why I'm doing kind of more bloggy videos and that kind of stuff. Because I do want to bring so much more value, and I'm simply just showing you what I'm currently doing, but I do want to upgrade basically my character to be able to provide more value to you, man. It's basically that. I've been diving deep, really fucking deep into nutrition. I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. All the stuff I have found out, and I'm actually implementing and trying. Like I showed you probably in the last video or something. I'm wait a second. Yeah, I think that's better. So I'm I'm starting with this completely clean diet. Basically, I'm cutting out all anti-nutrients that are basically oxalates, leptin. Was it leptin? I literally don't remember like the scientific names, but basically, I'm cutting out all grains, including beans, all dry fruits like nuts, almonds, and that kind of stuff. I'm cutting out all vegetables because they are full of oxalates that they are as well anti-nutrients. They just bind to micronutrients are basically things that bind to nutrients that we need, and they make them useless, so they do not allow us to actually process those nutrients. And oxalates get into iron, zinc, magnesium, basically a lot of metals, kind of metal particles that we actually need in our body. So they just bind to them, and we are not able to actually process them. So yeah, that's just a really big problem. I'm just cutting out entirely all of that. I did a fast Sunday. I think you probably saw already that video. Um I'm telling you, I have never felt better. And it's been only 3 days under this specific protocol. I'm also even getting started into, I'm going to show to you more about it, but I'm getting started into not just mewing, I'm doing mewing, horseshoeing, and on top of that, to accelerate the results, I'm doing also zygo pulling, thumb pulling, and thumb pushing, basically, which are some techniques for developing your maxillar bone and making your just it's basically like mewing, but doing it more accelerated, accelerated, something like that. So the idea here is that your thumbs are able to generate like 24 times the pressure that you would be able to generate with your tongue, especially if it's underdeveloped the muscle in your tongue because you haven't been using it a lot with the soft nutrition, soft foods, which are unhealthy on top of that in any by every single stretch of the imagination. So it's fucking really, really, really bad. It messes you up entirely. And I started realizing all of that. I already had some philosophical background on this idea that looks equal health, because ancient philosophers, especially like in ancient Greece, they used to say these kind of things. They used to say that good people are good looking because they got good habits. Genetics are just habits reiterated from one generation to the other. But it's not like some sort of sentence. It's actually something more like a range. You can do the best with those genetics, or you can do the worst. But it's a very open range. And epigenetics is studying that in depth right now. So, right now, like I was saying, I got into this diet. I've only been 3 days into it, 1 day of fasting. I've been doing sprints every single day. I'm currently doing like 12, 12 sprints of around 10 seconds, and 15 or 20 seconds of rest walking, and then go again. I'm doing basically that. I want to do larger sprints, a little bit larger sprints, because I do have like the capacity to do them. But the thing is that I'm trying to do them in grass because on concrete I got kind of cuts on the feet and that kind of stuff. So I'm not doing it every day on concrete. So I've been doing it. I did it the first day on concrete. Today I did it on the grass, in the one that you saw me probably in the other video doing it as well. And in the next one, I'm going to go back to concrete just to try and to harden my feet a little bit. But yeah, that's the main idea. Kind of go back and forth with concrete and still doing it, basically grounding, you know, being able to, because it does helps. It's not like this hippie thing. I know it sounds like a very crazy hippie thing, but it is not. I assure you that is science backed. Just look for grounding, scientific studies, do your own research. You'll see it has very good effects for reducing inflammation inside the body. It will help you lose the radiation, the ionized radiation that you have been getting by um, X-rays that you accumulate in your body, as well as X-rays. I think Bluetooth does have some sort of electromagnetic ionizing waves, I guess. Yeah. Um. At the same time, if you have noticed, if you have seen another of my videos in which I look, it was you can see me. I'm getting thinner already, but I'm not losing muscle mass. I'm barely. I lost like 0.2 of muscle mass from yesterday to today, according to my smart body composition scale. Today I just ate more to make sure I was not going to lose muscle mass, so I probably won't lose. I probably even gain from today to tomorrow. So we'll see about that. We are going to. I'm going to take another video to update you on that. But bro, I'm literally looking way better just in 3 days. And take a good look at how bad looks my face right now, like my side profiles. And I got even some crooked teeth and that kind of stuff. Bro, I'm going to literally fix it all by myself. I'm not even kidding. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show to you exactly all the process, everything I'm doing, and you're not going to even believe the kind of progress I'll be able to make. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe it's going to take a couple of months. Maybe it's going to take even more. I'm just, anyways, going to keep doing all these habits, all these good habits for the rest of my life. So I don't give a, I literally don't give a fuck. So, but yeah, look at this. I look way, way better, way more muscular. Just take a look. And this is just the beginning. And I've been training for 3 fucking years. I have barely made any progress. And I know a lot of the reasons why I haven't. For example, there was this really stupid thing. For example, that I had been smoking inside my fucking room, and my AC was leaking basically freaking tar or something. And yeah, that was a really bad thing. When I found out, I did started to go up, and this started to start to get way more muscle mass. So I think I have mentioned to you, I gained 10 pounds of muscle mass in 4 or 5 months after I realized of that mistake. I started correcting it, and also started to eat way more. But I started gaining also a lot of fat, and I wasn't feeling that good with myself, and I was starting to feel very lethargic, and I didn't had like a lot of energy. So I started thinking. I kept going and investigating about nutrition and all that kind of stuff. I came across this book, which is really good. It's called Deep Nutrition. I also came about the carnivore diet and a lot of those diets, and they were really interesting. They were very convincing. I saw a documentary about it, but I'm not easily convinced, and I'm kind of very skeptical about a lot of things. But I do tend to try them on. I do tend to try things and see if they work or not. So I don't like being very dogmatic about anything, but I do want to be some sort of true believer when I go into something, not going into it like with this type of attitude, like I'm going to make this fail so I can prove somebody's wrong or something. I don't know why people have that kind of attitude, especially when there's is something that they are trying, that somebody else is trying to say to them to help them. Even if it is wrong, they are still coming from a good place of good intentions. So yeah, it's just fucking stupid. So be more humble and try to be more brave, make less excuses for things, and do try them to actually make sure for yourself that they work or not. And yeah, this is the body I'm getting so far. It looks better than the last time for sure, and it's going to be look way better. And even my face is going to start changing because of all these exercises. And I'm going to be talking more depth about all these things, but I do really want to keep studying and keep getting better before start giving like advice on this kind of stuff. And I really want to help you, bro. For real, I really want, because it just feels so good. It feels so good each time I help one of my coaching clients, or each time I make a video and somebody says that it's inspiring or it was helpful somehow, or they learn something new and they are going to apply it to their lives. Each time somebody jumps into the Discord server and we get talking and I meet somebody new and we do this. We do, by the way, community calls like in the Discord server. It's really fun. You should join. We are going to be doing that more periodically. And we are trying to build something really big here. And I want everything, even if you want to start a civilizational project, it starts with you. First, you got to become the best version of yourself possible. Then you can teach others how to become better themselves. And once you are able to do all of that, and once you are able to provide so much value to people that people actually want to follow you because they know they are going to improve their lives so much by simply doing it, because they are inspired by your vision of the future, because they are inspired by the kind of values you project, by the kind of stories that you tell, then and only then you can build a true kingdom. I'll see you inside, brother.